friends, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you a beautiful magic trick. It is a mentalism effect with 5 objects taken from 5 spectators. Since there is nobody in the studio, I'm going to make my own decisions. Actually, these decisions are made by a spectator invited on stage who will be sitting beside you, and this is what the audience is going to see. Now you make a prediction. This is a piece of paper. I have made a prediction and I'm going to place it over here. I'm not going to touch the prediction round, and there are 5 objects taken from 5 spectators. বন্ধুরা, স্বাগত আমার চ্যানেলে। আজকে আমি একটা মেন্টালিজম এফেক্ট দেখাবো আপনাদেরকে, এবং স্টুডিওতে কেউ নেই, তাই যে একজন অডিয়েন্সকে আপনি পাশে বসাবেন এবং সে যা ডিসিশন নেবে, আজকে আমি সেই ডিসিশন নিয়েই আমি আপনাদেরকে এই মেন্টালিজমটা দেখাবো, এবং তারপর কি করে হয় সেটা আমি আপনাদের সঙ্গে শেয়ার করব। So let us assume that a spectator is seated beside you, and you have borrowed 5 objects. A card. Here I'm using my Metro card, but you can use any card, a credit card, a debit card will do. A wristwatch, a key, and a matchbox, and a coin. So these are the 5 objects you have borrowed from your spectators, and these are generally available in their pockets, so you can use any 5 objects that is available, and you need a pen for this. So let us get into the mentalism effect now. What the audience sees is that the 5 objects are placed here on the table in a straight line like this, and here is the prediction. You write it, but you don't show what the prediction is. দর্শকের কাছ থেকে 5টা জিনিস নেওয়া হচ্ছে যেগুলো দর্শকের পকেটেই থাকে, যেমন একটা মেট্রো কার্ড আমি ইউজ করছি, ক্রেডিট কার্ড, ডেবিট কার্ড দিয়ে করতে পারেন, একটা ঘড়ি, একটা চাবি, একটা দেশলাই বাক্স, আর একটা পয়সা, আর একটা পেনের দরকার। So you ask the spectator who is sitting beside you to place this pen in front of any 3 objects. Actually, it is covering 3 objects. For example, if I place it over here, it is covering the Metro card, the watch, and the key. Or he can place it like this. In this case, it is covering the key, the matchbox, and the coin. They can even place it in the center. So in this case, it is covering the wristwatch, the key, and the matchbox. এই পেনটা দর্শককে দেবেন, যে পাশে বসে আছে তাকে বলুন যে কোনো ভাবে সে রাখতে পারে, যেখানে রাখবে সেটা 3টেকেই কভার করছে। যেমন এখানে যদি রাখে তাহলে কয়েন, দেশলাই বাক্স এবং চাবি। এখানে যদি রাখে এটা কভার করছে মেট্রো কার্ড, রিস্টওয়াচ আর কয়েন, আই মিন দ্য চাবি। সুতরাং এটা মাঝখানেও রাখতে পারে। So it is up to his choice. So ask him to put it any way he likes. Let us assume that the spectator kept it in the center, so it is covering the wristwatch, the key, and the matchbox. So these are not covered by the pen, so you eliminate these 2 objects. So the Metro card and the coin, both the objects are eliminated. So you put them away. Now you have 3 objects. You look at his eyes and make certain decisions like this. You change the position as if you are reading his mind and trying to read his mind, finding out something from his mind. ওর দিকে তাকিয়ে আপনি কিছু পজিশন চেঞ্জ করছেন। So ultimately you just place it like this, and one more time you ask him to place it in front of any 2 of the objects as before, but now it will cover only 2 of the objects. For example, he can place it over here or he can place it over here. Whichever is not covered will be eliminated. So এরকম ভাবে আরেকবার রাখবার পর আপনি কিছু চেঞ্জেস করলেন, করবার পরে আবার তাকে বলছেন যে এই পেনটা যে কোনো দুটোর উপর রাখছেন, এখানে এই ক্ষেত্রে 2টো কভার করছে, বা এভাবে রাখতে পারে, এই ক্ষেত্রে এই 2টো কভার করছে, যে কোনো ভাবে কভার করতে পারে। So let us assume that he places it over here like this, and the matchbox and the key both are covered. So what is eliminated? The wristwatch. So you put away the wristwatch, it is eliminated. Now only two objects are left, that is the key and the matchbox. Now this is the final choice the spectator is going to make. সুতরাং দুটো জিনিস এখন আছে, তার মধ্যে একটা ফাইনাল চয়েস ওকে নিতে হবে. Ask him to put his index finger like this and then touch any one of these two objects. আপনি জিজ্ঞাসা করুন, বলুন যে আঙুলটাকে এরকম করুন এবং যে কোনো একটা টাচ করুন. Let us assume he holds his hand finger like this and then he touches. As he touches, you say that this is also eliminated, so you put it away, and the last one left after eliminating 4 of the objects out of 5 is the key. It is an absolutely free choice. You tell him that he could have changed his mind, but ultimately this is the one that is selected, that is left out. The key is left out and all other objects have been eliminated. Now, how is it possible for me to know that this will be left out? This will be the final selection. You just open the paper and show that it is written key. So it is a perfect match and it works every time. Every time with whatever objects you can borrow, it will work. Anything that is your spectators carry with them, you can just borrow and perform this beautiful effect, and every time it will work. So let us get into the secret, but before that I'll tell you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel and strike the bell icon. If you like the video, please strike the like button. Please do comment and tell me how you're enjoying my videos, and also share this video if you want to. যদি এখনো আমার চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব না করে থাকেন, দয়া করে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন, লাইক করুন, শেয়ার করুন বন্ধুদের সাথে এবং কমেন্ট করে জানান কেমন লাগছে. Without further ado, let us get into the secret. Now, here is the secret of this beautiful impromptu mental effect. চলুন আমরা ডিসকাস করি কিভাবে এই মেন্টালিজমটা করা যায়. এটা একটা ইমপ্রম্পটু, যেখানে সেখানে আপনি করতে পারেন এবং খুব সুন্দর একটি mentalism effect. So you have to borrow, as I told you before, any 5 objects that are available from your spectators: Metro card, the wristwatch, a key, a matchbox, and a coin. Now you have to make a prediction. In this case, I have written key, K-E-Y. That is my prediction I have made, but you can make any other prediction if you want to. You can write watch or whatever you like. Just fold it and ask the spectator to hold it, or you can place it on the table so that everybody can keep an eye on this. যে কোনো 5টা অবজেক্ট নিয়ে আপনি করতে পারেন, যেমন আমি আগে বলেছি দর্শকদের কাছ থেকে নেওয়া 5টা অবজেক্ট, এবং একটা কাগজে যে কোনো একটা আপনি প্রেডিক্ট করতে পারেন. Now in this case I have predicted the key, so the key should always be in the center. যেটা আপনি এখানে প্রেডিক্ট করবেন, আগে থেকে লিখে রাখবেন, ভবিষ্যৎবাণী করবেন, সেটাকে সব সময় মাঝখানে রাখবেন. So I have predicted key and the key is in the center. Now this is a unique way of forcing an object. এটা একটা খুব সুন্দর ভাবে আপনি একটা ফোর্স করছেন. আপনারা দেখুন যে এই যে পেনটা আছে, যে কোনো 3টি জিনিসকে কভার করছে. The pen covers any 3 of the objects, but however he places it, it is impossible for the spectator to eliminate the key. So either he places it over here, in this case the key is included within the length of the pen. এখানে এরকম ভাবে যদি রাখে তাহলে কিটা থাকছে. If he places it over here, still the key is included and these two are eliminated. And if he places here in the center, still the key is eliminated. So the object that you are going to predict, যেটাকে আপনি predict করছেন, should always be in the center. ঠিক মাঝখানে সেটাকে রাখতে হবে। মাঝখানে রাখলে সে যেভাবেই পেনটাকে রাখুক না কেন, মাঝখানের অবজেক্টটা কখনোই সে বাদ দিতে পারবে না। So let us do it in a different way. Let the spectator, let us assume that he places it over here. So in this case, these two objects are eliminated because it is not covered by the length of the pen. So you take this away and return it to the spectators. Now these three objects have been selected. What you do, you just look at his eyes and try to act as if you are reading his mind, trying to find out something from his mind. ওনার চোখের দিকে তাকিয়ে যেন কিছু একটা আপনি বার করছেন, then you make certain changes like this, and then finally one more time you place the key in the center. So you look at his eyes, make up your mind as if you're reading something, and then you just okay, now what you do like this, and then say wait a minute, I'll just put it here. Now I think it is perfect. Now ask him to continue with his selection. That means he can place it either in front of these two or in front of these two objects. Now whichever object is not covered by the length of the pen will be eliminated. So let us assume that he places it over here. One more time you can see that the center object cannot be eliminated. However he can place it over here, he can place it over here, but the key will always remain. So let us assume he has placed the pen over here, so these two are not eliminated. The matchbox is eliminated. So you put this away, and what remains is the key and the coin. Now a different force, which is known as magician's choice, is now applied. এবার আরেকটা force ব্যবহার করা হচ্ছে যেটাকে বলা হয় magician's choice. So these are the final two things. Now it is very important, you have to watch the spectator very carefully, and your instruction should be very clear to him. Tell him that you touch anyone with your index finger. Just put your index finger like this and make up your decision. Don't change your mind and touch either the key or the coin. So as you were speaking, ask him to continue. So if you see that he's moving his hand towards the coin, যখন যদি আপনি দেখেন যে সে আঙুলটা কয়েনের দিকে নিয়ে যাচ্ছে, which is not in the prediction, so you continue saying that, and whichever you touch will be eliminated. So if there was somebody here, it would have been better explained, but I'm trying my best to explain you. Let us assume that the spectator is holding his finger like this. You ask him to touch anyone. You can touch anyone. This is your final choice, and he moves his hand like this, and you say, you know he's going to touch this, and you say that yes, and that will be the one that is eliminated. But if he moves his hand towards the key, so you continue saying like that, you just touch anyone, don't change your mind, and if you see that his finger is moving towards the key, যদি দেখেন চাবির দিকে যাচ্ছে, then you continue saying then that will be the final selection and the other will be eliminated. So this is it. There are two more last things. You ask him to put up his finger like this and touch anyone. You touch any one of this, and that is the one which will be eliminated. Or you touch anyone, yes, continue touching anyone, and that is the one which will be selected. So it will be a continuous sentence as if you are about to say that. But that is a force, of course, you know it is a force, so let us assume that he touches here and you say that yes, that is the one. You have made your selection and this coin will be eliminated. So you have eliminated 4 objects out of 5, and finally you have selected this. It was all your decision. I never asked you to select this. So the key has been selected. How is it possible for me to know that? I knew that the key would be selected, and here is my prediction long before I wrote the word key. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this simple yet very beautiful mentalism effect. I performed it several times, believe me, and it never fails to fool the spectators. They think that you have some supernatural power. You can do it anytime, anywhere. So see you next time in the next video. Till then, bye bye. পরের ভিডিওতে আবার দেখা হচ্ছে। ভালো থাকবেন। Bye bye.